Hey there, folks. Welcome back. Yeah, this is not going to be an easy subject to talk about in terms of the subject matter today in this video. Certainly this concerns a very controversial film. And obviously, we're going to be speaking about, well, I'm going to be speaking about The Exorcist and the original film, by the way, from 1973, which was directed by the great William Friedkin. And I'm going to be speaking about my my reticence, my hesitancy, if you will, concerning watching the entire film. I haven't exactly made it through the whole thing, however. Unfortunately, haven't been able to make it throughout the whole picture. And I'll explain about that as we head to the desk. So, yeah, this is not going to be an easy video to make, but I'll try to do my best with it, and well, I'll see you at the desk. All right. Hey folks, well, I'm back again for another video, and this time around it's not going to be an overview like it would normally would be for a film I'll be talking about, but this is going to be talking mainly about my uneasiness and reticence about watching The Exorcist, because, well, the original one, directed by William Friedkin, and yeah, it certainly doesn't, well, its reputation for being controversial is definitely the most scariest and most gut-wrenching film in all of cinema history. I think that back in 1973, when it was released originally, it had quite an impact with the public. It sparked a lot of controversy, and yeah, I heard about the film many times, even when I was a teenager, but I never really got to see it myself until I think it was it was broadcast on TV and was one of the rebroadcasts or something like that, and whew, I think it might have been on a specialty channel, I'm not too sure, but anyhow, trying to get through it, it was just, I couldn't do it. I mean, up to the point, I guess, where Regan, the young teen, starts to become possessed by the demon Pazuzu. There's hints of it in earlier scenes, but then it really starts to get going once all of the supernatural occurrences start to take place. The demonic possession really starts to take hold, and it's especially gets pretty unsettling and unnerving once it's in the crucifix scene, and I'm sure you folks who are familiar with the film will know this. That's when I start to really just get nauseated, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, this is starting to not get very nice for me, and I just switch it off, or I turn the channel to something else, or I just say, you know, that's it for me, I'm out. I mean, I know apparently later on, though, I mean, that's why I haven't watched the entire film. And I've heard and read articles about the film, that it really starts to get intense, though, after that scene, and it really starts to build up in the intensity of the horror factor and whatnot, and especially where what's his name? Both Father Karras and Father... you'll have to pardon me here, I'm just trying to refer to something here. Yes, Father Merrin. And when he begins the exorcism, and that's a really that's when it really starts to get heavy, and it really starts to get unsettling, and it's just, whoa. Yeah, when Father Merrin appears, and he gets into his exorcism to try to save Regan, and yeah, that's when it really starts to get... I mean, of course, I haven't gotten to that part, and it was all... Like I say, I mean, I said I exited out rather quickly after that infamous crucifix scene, but yeah. And, you know, funny enough, I had made a purchase just last weekend, and I bought the Exorcist. This is the extended director's cut. Now, I don't know how bad that's going to be, but there's going to be more to the film than I'm ready to look at, but yeah, this is the extended director's cut, and you know, I don't know how ready I'm going to be to see the film in its entirety, but I think definitely one of these days I really have to experience the entire thing, because, you know, I mean, it's one of the most, well, I mean, even the tagline for this here says the scariest film of all time, and yeah, I can definitely believe it. I mean, the blurb here in the back here, I'm just going to read it. Controversial and popular from the moment it opened, The Exorcist marks this historic Blu-ray premiere featuring a stunning high-def presentation of the 2000 extended director's cut. Okay. The frightening and realistic tale of an innocent girl inhabited by a terrifying entity, her mother's frantic resolve to save her, and two priests, one doubt-ridden, the other a rock of faith, joined in battling ultimate evil
always leaves viewers breathless. This greatest supernatural thriller of all time, excuse me, sorry. This greatest supernatural thriller of all time astonishes and unsettles like no other movie. Yeah, and I can definitely believe it. It definitely lives up to the hype. It definitely lives up to all of its history. Like I say, this video is not going to be an overview of the Exorcist film. It's just, I'm here to give you my reasons why that I haven't been able to completely watch the whole entire film. So, but one of these days I'm going to pass the baptism of fire and come out the other end of it. I guess, I suppose you could say not changed by it, or coming out the other end better by it, or anything else. It's just to experience the film in its entirety and, say that yes, I've also watched the film, and yes, I've experienced it, and I could say that I survived it. So, I mean, it frightened the living hell out of people even back in 1973 when it was originally released. And it caused a lot of controversy. I mean, before and after. But yeah, I'm going to try to watch the film in its entirety. It's been a handful of times since I tried to watch it, and I just can't get up to that certain point and get past it. But I'm older now. Back when I seen it, it was in my teens and my early 20s, and then I just hadn't really thought very much about watching it again. But I think it's time I probably should. Yeah, I guess I'll be like Father Marin, I guess you could say. I'll be facing my fears and facing down my apprehension, and well, I won't be from what I've read about the film, it's not the same thing, of course, but Father Marin apparently died of a heart attack while trying to perform the exorcism, and then Father Karras took over. And yeah, I don't think that's going to be the way that I intend to have it happen, though. I will watch this film, and I will survive it, and I will, if anything else, be a better, I guess, cinema fan, a fan of films, better knowing the experience of it, in spite of all of the horrific things I've heard. But, yeah. So, folks, wish me luck. Alright, so anyhow, so to you folks out there, what are your experiences concerning the original Exorcist? What are your thoughts and memories concerning watching the film? What are your experiences about it? And please comment below. I'd like to hear from you. I'd like to hear your thoughts, and if also possible, wish me encouragement too. So So yes, thank you very much for watching another video once again on the Retro Entertainment Archive, and until the next video, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching once again, and take care, and so long for now.